the political class, Satan personified, and I was on the earth before I knew I was God, which was only about 4 months ago. I was just Russ Brown, and all I ever did incessantly was gather together evidence of state terrorism, constant state terrorism, and present it to people like Peter Hitchens and people like John Wedgwood, who had John Wedgwood MP, who had a blog, so I could communicate with him. And similar people who had blogs. Not many made themselves accessible, but the few that did. And I was trying to work out what the hell was wrong with them. The best I ever got from Redwood, after finally pushing him, was evil people will do evil things. Just an acceptance of evil in the world, and that's what you all did. But I didn't. I never did do that. I wasn't getting paid. I wasn't. No one was paying me. I was just trying to make the world a better place. I didn't know who I was then, and I kept on going around with all my evidence that I created. I kept on going around to MPs and journalists and saying, "Look, here's the evidence, and will you help me?" No, couldn't find anyone. So basically, you all, if you don't know, and we've been subject to. A wave here in America of fake staged events, which I'm greatly cross as actors, not real people dying, but for my mother, for the elderly, it's terrifying. It's terrorism. It's terrorism. And as the owner of this place and the creator, we had to make an intervention because you people thought you owned the place and forgot about me, and you also started. Becoming the terrorists, and those of you that didn't, none of you were like Russ Brown. None of you bothered, and that's why you are all going. And I would consider yourself very fortunate that you're just going, because you'll deserve severe punishment for what you've done. Okay. And my army of heaven is furious. Okay, so you're being replaced by divinely inspired, proven divinely inspired women. These are women who are led by angels, and they were led straight to me. Beautiful Christian women, and my angels search their hearts and minds, and these women are inspired. You see, that is the armies of heaven. We can go into the future. If you didn't know that, perhaps you need to pay attention to some of my earlier videos and some of the videos or uploads I did for the Roman Catholic Church, trying to help them out. Obviously, prophecy itself proves that, and Chernobyl prophecy, which I prophesied in '82, very, very clear, undeniable. Ask the Roman Catholic Church; they'll they'll tell you themselves. Yes, definitely, 100%. It was Chernobyl. What we do is we go into the future, you see, and we see, so the politicians are doing this on Earth. They're expanding nuclear power or whatever you're doing, and then we, the angels, and the people who actually do own the place and have always owned the place and are eternal and not temporal like you people. We go off into the future and we see what the outcome is. And unfortunately, you have made the human race extinct. Because, like I say, there are, go and have a look for yourself on YouTube. I mean, these scientists are screaming at you. There's going to be a major magnetic polar shift. Okay, so don't turn up for work tomorrow. But if you do, we will deal with you like we did. You don't know yet how that's going to work out, but you will soon. Okay, so get used to the fact that you're sacked. And we're replacing you with divinely inspired women, because these women who are led by angels and inspired by angels, that means that if we see an event off in the future, because we have powers that you don't, we go off into the future to see what the outcome of your political policy, what the cause and effect. We can get messages through people who are divinely inspired. We can get angelic wisdom, which is far, far superior then so even you should agree, if you care for the future sake of humanity, you should allow the Christian angel-led inspired prophetesses to take over for me, please. I'm going to have Emma Watson as the lead. She's brilliant, and my angels search their hearts and minds. We know that these people are superior to the river and absolute shit that. I've been trying my best. Like I say, I can collate the evidence together to the journalists, to the we've got a problem, and that problem is called Freemasonry. And Freemasonry is basically the conduit for Stephen, my father, for only allowing in, people with inferior characters. Now, one thing I noticed is, people in the media, I won't keep mentioning names, but and people in the political sphere, I've already mentioned John Redwood, they all seem to be cowards or scared of, other politicians who may be, George Bush and all his clan, and when they're up to something. And that's not acceptable, because what that causes is it causes God, that's me, to have to keep on intervening. Now, I bet you don't like me intervening all the time, you political people, because you like to be the ones doing the intervening. But you don't, do you? You don't. You carelessly legal, and we're not going to have that. So you're going. Simple as that. You're going. There was no movement or anything against any of this state terrorism done by 32 people. It was literally, in the end, me on my own. And, I don't know what you were thinking. You were just obviously thinking that we're weak, or you were taking the piss out of me, really. That's what you were doing. So, like I say, for the good of the planet, these people are far superior. These women, all women, it's all women. Do you know why it's all women? All women, because we found out that women are actually braver than men. Yeah, I mean, people like Redwood and Hitchens and stuff. I don't know that many personally. I've tried to try and work out what was going on, and it really just does come down to the cowards. And these women are a little bit more sort of they're a little bit braver. So that's what we're doing. We're having divinely inspired women, so we can't ever get in a situation again where you go crazy and make the world extinct with nuclear proliferation, which you just have, because these women will be getting messages from heaven, from angels, and we can do things that you can't do to make sure everyone stays safe. Like I say, go off into the future and make sure you don't make us all extinct. So that's it. You knew this day was coming, surely. It is in the Bible. The saints take over. Have a look at Daniel 7. But what the big shocker is, you may not have expected, is they're all female. But you were thinking they were all going to be men, but no, actually, well, the other way around, because I was actually thinking at one stage of wiping out almost the entire male species, because you've just become so pathetic, and something's got to change. We're going to have a big chat about it at some point, but for the time being, I'd like you to, well, not like you, you have to, and with great respect, welcome the divinely inspired Council of Wise Prophetesses.